Yo guys, it's me, BigGangster9, and here for another pretty cool tutorial. Okay, now today I'm going to be showing you guys the basics, because I've just noticed that only 5% of video makers, when you say video makers, actually know how to edit with After Effects. So here, okay, first you need to start up After Effects, and then basically the first thing you need to do is make a composition, and hit with here, new composition. Okay, so this is the presets, whatever you want, widescreen or something like that. I just choose a custom 655365 lock aspect ratio. These are frames per second, and this is how long you want it. This is 10 seconds, so that's minutes and that's hours. That's milliseconds. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I know that good. Put it always to resolution full, and then press OK. Okay, if you ever want to change it again, go to composition settings, and yeah. Okay, now we'll want to import an image. Okay, so yep, go File, Import, and this is File, multiple files. Yeah, that's all you basically need, and just import this. That would be too long, to be honest. Oh, shit. Yeah, no way. Like this. Yeah, just import something. You get what I mean. Why does it always lag on me like that? Yeah, basically just import this. Okay, and then you want to drag it onto here. Okay, this is the view button, just to see how, just to like view the stuff. And yeah, this is how the scaling up and down. I'm not going to go into too much depth with everything, so yeah, that's just basically all that. Put it back to 100 view. Now I'm going to be showing you all these layers. This is the default one, just like to move it up and down, so that, just general movement. And this is good, like just to move the camera part around if you have like bigger stuff. And yeah, you know. This zoom button, zoom. How do I zoom out? Control. And yeah. Okay. Now this is just rotating stuff. This is only used for camera stuff, like 3D objects, and if you have a camera. Pan behind, it's just where you want your main target, like I don't really know, you don't really use it. These are pretty cool, these like rectangle tools for masking and stuff like that. Yeah, and there's all these options. This is probably the most useful tool in After Effects, the masking tool. Like you can create any shape you want and do whatever you want with the masking tool. And here, when you go in the mask, you have all these options. Mask path, that's the actual shape of it. Feather, how much you want to feather it, like out. Opacity, how much you have to make this thing first. There. Mask feather, how much you want to feather? Wait, that's not. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. That's the feather. That's the opacity. And that's the expansion. Just basically just delete all that. Okay. This is a text tool. Just click on it and you can type. And here's all the text options. Whatever you want, the font, the color, the size. You have to highlight it more to think, yeah. And then you can just position it at one keyframe, and then go here, click on the position, yeah, and then highlight it. Wait, double click on this one, and then go here. So yeah. So there, and then it goes there. Yeah, I don't know. I'll explain another one. Okay, this is basic. And yeah, this is the clone stamp tool. You know that with Photoshop and stuff like that. Don't really use it. Okay, now here's a solid. This is how you create solids. Layer, new, solid. And this is just basically, you can choose a color and stuff like that. with that. And here's also you can create a text, light, camera, mel, object, shape, layer, and stuff like that. Here's the effects group. Okay, I'll go basically audio, blur and sharpness, basically blurs, all the color corrections, just add a color, distorts, all the distorts you want to do, generates just basically random stuff. They're pretty cool. You have lens flow and everything here. Keying, this color keying over here, matic, I don't really know what this is. Noise and grains, just fractal noise, say that. Obsolete, it's lightning and sort of that, like how to create lightning effect. Perspective, which is create like spotlights and shadows and light simulation. These are really cool ones. Just how to create rain, easy snow, easy everything. And yeah, transitions. Those are all the effects. And yeah, and here's the edits. And you just want to duplicate, Control D, and undo, Control Z, and all these options. And this is how you think render. Click on this and go composition, add to render to, and then you press render. Yeah, while you're rendering, you just do push-ups or something because it takes a while. Bye everyone. Yup.